Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? We are live, and it's Bristol City against Man City in the FA Cup. I've just moved the thing. There we go. Yeah, are we all excited? I'm pretty excited. I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. Yeah, we are live. Excited. Now, as for City's team, I mean, it's a stronger lineup than I expected. I didn't think De Bruyne would play. I knew Haaland wouldn't. And I've lost the chat. There we go. But Bristol City, in the rich vein of form, they're doing all right. Average season. 11 wins, 11 draws, 11 defeats in the league. They're only plus 2 goal difference. But at home, they've had some good results, particularly of late. Against West Brom, Norwich and Hull. And just in the last 6. So this isn't going to be an easy game. And I think both teams, actually, I mean, if you look at it, with that team lineup, Foden, Mahrez, Alvarez, pretty much, I think that's who I said would start up front. I think our midfield is exactly how I said as well, apart from De Bruyne's playing instead of Gundogan. And defensively, yeah, I called that as well. So there's our minute of applause now. Motson, of course. We all grew up with him. And we're about to kick off as well. About we have kicked off. Better late than never. And here we go. There is going to be a hostile atmosphere. I mean, we knew that going away. I think if you go away to any team, I mean, not so much in the Premier League, I suppose, but particularly in the divisions below, Championship, League 1 or League 2, you're always going to face quite a volatile atmosphere. And you've got to ride that for the first 10, 15 minutes. So I think this is a key period of the game for us, these opening 10, 15. Important not to let them score first. Important not to let them think they're in it keep the ball away from them like we're doing. And if we can get an early goal, that's even better for us. But the first 10 minutes, I think for both teams, pretty much about survival. Akanji stepping up there to win the ball. Here's Mahrez on the right hand side. See what you can do against Phillips should be hitting it from there. He does. Oh, and he's at the bar. That's a good hit, that. That's a good hit by Phillips. He gives the ball away there. But decent from him. Not afraid to hit it from distance. Him and Rodrigo. I like that. I like that. Akanji shows some nice calmness there as well to get the ball to Phillips in the middle. Well, I mean, within a minute there, we've hit the bar already. We are going to make them work pretty hard. We'll see what the fitness levels are like, particularly in the end of that second half. Alvarez is going to press non-stop from the front. Well defended in the end. Phillips muscled off the ball. I don't like that. He's got to do better there. Oh, and Akanji slips. Here we go. From a great start to a possibly horrific start. And he's put it well wide. Looks like he's given a corner. But that early start, that good work right at the beginning, almost undone by that slip. Diaz gets really well to get across. Blocks the shot. It's a corner. Andre Marinez, the referee. Interesting cross, cleared by Phillips. Yeah, if you look at all our front five, they're capable of just pressing the whole game. And they will do. Particularly Foden, Alvarez, and Bernardo. Rank out all their midfield. Nice passing by Bristol City, straight through the middle, down the right hand side. Diaz well defended. Doesn't cut out the cross though. Akanji does win that header. Now Phillips. De Bruyne's lovely touch there with his head. And that's going to be a foul, surely, ref? No? I mean, the throw in instead, City. Just inside the Bristol City half. Space that Mahrez has got. You can see the other side as well. Look at the space Foden's got. Bristol City are defending quite compact, quite narrow. Again, everyone behind the ball. We're pushing up into their half. Nothing we're not used to. I mean, I'm not giving a throw, but Bernardo stopped there. Bernardo gave the game away. Nice football. Heavy touch by Kev. They clear it to the halfway line. Akanji defends it well. It's going to be oh no, it's Phillips. And it's a Man City ball, I think. Or Bristol City ball. I'm not really sure. Here's a shot from Phillips. Not quite in the corner, but it bent really nicely. Went over the keeper. And the keeper was beaten there. Here we go now. Foden just delayed the cross. Let Bristol City get back. That's a good cross by Bernardo. Straight to the keeper. They're doing really well controlling possession. Bristol City not really pressing though. They're sitting there. Waiting for the mistake. Oh, what a ball by De Bruyne. To Mahrez. What a ball. It's 1-0. It's a great goal. It's really well worked. It's a brilliant finish. Great start. Here's a phenomenal start. Such a good ball by Kev, and then a beautiful ball by Mahrez right across the 6-yard box as well. Right between keeper and defenders. Couldn't do anything. Get this pass by Kev. What a ball. Everyone's on side. Brilliant finish. Stupid foul from Kev, that. A game in. Yeah, 1-0. Come on now. They've just let him dance through the defenders there. He's given a corner for that. I don't think Akanji touched it, unless Mahrez did. And there's the counter attack now for City. We don't often get these counter attacks, but Kev switches it beautifully there. Oh, it's just too far. Walk out too far to the goalkeeper. But 1-0. It's a good start. We said a goal in the opening 10 minutes would be fantastic for us as well. Take the sting out of the crowd and them a little bit. That's important to do. Particularly in these games. I don't think Bristol City will panic here either. I don't think they're going to push up. I don't think they'll press more just yet. They'll be saying themselves, you know, if you keep the score as close as this or if we nick a goal before half time, make the second half a lot more interesting. Alvarez sets off pressing again. Phil helps him out. Bernardo's going to get that ball. Good pressing by City, that. Bernardo's pass. I don't know if he was waiting for Phillips. Because I think if Roger was there, I think Roger would have pushed up a bit quicker and helped him out. And I think Roger would have been on the end of that ball as well. I think just Phillips' lack of game time with the players. Be dangerous. Mariner gives us one there. I mean, he's saying it's a foul. I mean, if there was a collision, but he's got to do better than that, I think. Puts his hand on him. He puts his hand on him. He dives onto the floor. It could have been a penalty. Well, Rico Lewis has got to do better there. Not only when he goes down, Lewis just stops. Look, he stops, looks at the ref. Got lucky at that one. I think if there was VAR, it could have been a pen. I think what saved Lewis is that he probably took his hand off him just at the right time. I think if he kept his hand on him there, I think he would have given a penalty. Well, because he had his hands in the air when he went down. I think he got away with one. Don't care. Could have been a pen. Got away with it. Lewis has got to get his head in the game there, because not only did he let his man get away, But he wasn't focused after the fact and just stared at the referee instead of clearing the ball. What a ball in behind for Phil. Phil didn't see the keeper. He didn't see the keeper. I think if Phil had taken a look up there and saw the keeper off his line, I think he would have hit it first time. Big header by... He's going to have to do a few of them this game, I think. They're going to go long a lot. Pass back by Phillips to Ortega. It's been an open game though, these first 13 minutes. It's been it's quite spicy. Bristol City have looked dangerous. Well, City just have got loads of space all over the pitch. The Bristol City are defending quite narrow. Not letting us go through the middle. Pushing us out wide. Lewis again gives the ball away. Not a great start to the game. Akanji nearly creates the... Oh, here we go again. Linesman gives offside. I don't think it was a penalty anyway. It looked like Akanji got the ball. No, it was Phillips, I think, actually, he came across. Phillips, he got the ball anyway. Ortega took a blow, saving that low down. Hurt his hand. Like. I'm taking the mick out of the whole defence there. He's time to squeeze. He can squeeze. Nice bench line at Haaland, Grealish. Ederson's there. Palmer's there. Rodrigo, Gomez. Here's the goal, and it is a really good goal. That's off by Mahrez, giving it to De Bruyne. He gives Mahrez back. Mahrez across the box. Foden doesn't make a mistake, just smashes it into the roof of the net. Here's a good goal. Let's check out the other scores while we're here. Let's have a look. Fulham are beating Leeds 1-0. Alina. Of course, Foden scores. And Blackburn are beating Leicester. Rodrigo could be in a bit of trouble if that game keeps on going like that. Well, since the goal, we've not really settled down. Bristol City have, but we haven't. That's a nice move. Alvarez goes. Kev should have given back through the middle there, but his Foden on the left. Oh, Alvarez tries to put him with his left foot because the cross from Foden's really nice. Alvarez is trying to tap it in with his left foot, but it's hit his right instead. Now, Ake slipping. That's both fullbacks now that have slipped. Angie doesn't give it back to Ortega. I thought he was going to there. Phillips with a dangerous ball over the top to Lewis, but as well in the end. Again, City just need to settle down a little bit. Mahrez does really well to take that ball from Dias because it wasn't a great pass. Unfortunately, he loses it there. That's going to be a foul. Alvarez has come steaming in the back of him there, and he's not really needed to because Phillips looked like he had that under control. Phillips was coming to meet him. Here's the chance for Alvarez as well. Foden smashes it across to Alvarez, and he completely whiffs his hit with his left foot. It's his right. Goes away. Great headed by Akanji out of the box. Phillips' ball to Kev is beautiful as well. Alvarez is on his bike. Give him back. I mean, De Bruyne's ball was a bit short to him, but Alvarez really has got to stick his foot in there. Because if he touched that, De Bruyne was in. De Bruyne carried on going. Oh, and here come Bristol City on the thing now. Diaz is trying to get to his man in the middle, but Scott's had our entire defence the whole game so far. Shot comes in. And Ortega does a nice save there, to be fair, because there's a Bristol City player in front of him. Could have been nasty, because I don't think he got great view down. But Scott is just direct, just running it. Akanji and Lewis whenever he gets the chance, and he's going past them each time. That must have been offside anyway if that gone in. A great long ball over the top by Diaz there. Bernardo, who did look onside. Phil looks back to his best as well these last couple of games where he's dancing with the ball again. I like that. I was going to say Phillips should keep it simple there, but he didn't. He tried to switch the play towards Mahrez on the right side. Doesn't quite reach him. And suddenly we're back in our own half with the ball. We're on the edge of their box. Lewis having a great ball out to Phil. Bernardo looked offside that time. The ball is behind Alvarez. Again, a bit more pace on that from Kev. And the claims by Bristol goes forward to Ortega, who's... That was like 40 yards out of goal there. City win. Fingers crossed. I mean, which City? You can't go wrong. One of the cities is going to win. A good game so far, though. Not routine. You know, Man City have not had it their own way. Bristol City have definitely had a couple of good chances. A bit more quality up that side of the pitch. They could even have scored. Diaz dancing with the ball for about 20 minutes too long. I mean, Diaz is complaining there that he was kicked in the back of the foot. Maybe he was. But he's got to get rid of the ball sooner. He just danced with it for so long. Let the Bristol City player just come and close him down. It's a foul. Yeah, I mean, it's a foul, but still. What a ball that is from Ortega to Bernardo. He's got so much space there. Phil. Again, Phillips just holding on to the ball. Kev was in loads of space there in the middle. Mahrez is in loads of space there, and he should have given it. I think Lewis knows that. Diaz plays it to Phil. It's foul, but we still got the ball. What a ball by Ake to Bernardo. That is so unlucky. He turned on that so nice. Ake inside the box when he got the ball from De Bruyne. And the little through ball to Bernardo was just not quite to his feet. Lovely touch. What a ball that is. What's Bernardo is from taking that? Don't foul him there. Here we go. Now Kev should hit that. Good defending. Mahrez's shot was going wide. Well defended though by Bristol City in the end. Nice counter-attack. Win the ball. Win the ball in the middle. Oh, Kev usually squares them, but instead he's taking the shot. Mahrez was completely open. But Foden knew that. It was a great cross with his right foot in the end towards Mahrez, who couldn't quite get on target. Diaz being strong there, winning the ball. No messing about. Just threw his play to the side there. Good save by the keeper. Both teams getting chances. Opening 25 minutes have not been dull. And again, let's go look at the scores around the grounds. Let's have a look. Brighton 1-0. Stoke, Blackburn, Leicester half-time. Blackburn winning 1-0. Leeds have had 2 goals disallowed. Been an interesting game so far. Offside. I'm not sure why the linesman hasn't called that soon, and they had so much travel time there with the ball. Is he offside? He's off. What a line that is by the defence. Rico Lewis did well. He broke past the halfway line there with the ball. That was it really nicely. And then, I mean, his pass, I don't think Foden would have got it even if he hadn't slipped. But that's 3 slips now seen in the first 25 minutes in key moments. Foden's limping a little bit there as well. But Lewis, he should have just driven forward with it a little bit more. You know, towards the edge of the box. Then gone left with it instead of switching it so early. Nice touch there by De Bruyne. Nice flick by Foden. It's going to be a City throw, and it should be anyway. The referee does give it in the end. And it's definitely a City throw. Came off the Bristol City player. I wouldn't mind a second goal, to be honest with you, because Bristol City are showing signs of life. You know, they're not going to go down easy here. At home in the FA Cup to a Premier League team. They're turning up. No one in the box there. Not a single City player inside the box. We've got the ball on the edge of their area, and not a single one of us is inside their box. Not one. Because even Alvarez, they dropped to the edge of the box to play the ball to feet. Bernardo's ball to Ake's a bit heavy and he goes out for a throw. Lewis has done really well there, sticking with him. Gets his foot in and it's a throw in on the halfway line to Bristol City. Bernardo clears that one, no messing about. It's going to be a throw in again to Bristol City in the same place they've just had that one. Our header was so bad, but we clear it in the end. That's well defended by Lewis this time. He was under pressure, but he gets back. Nice diving headed towards Ortega. Like he's taking a bit of a knock there. Looks tired already, Lewis. Oh, I'll tell you what, Alvarez has done really well there. Dropping deep to the halfway line there, collecting that hand and giving the ball away. I mean, it's lovely passing by City. I mean, we're working our way up the pitch. We're also not going anywhere with it. Because we go all the way up and then we go all the way back. Phillips has gone all the way back to Ortega. Took his eye off the ball for a second there, so that's probably the right call. He's off. He knows it. Ake's going to let it go for a throw, and I would have kept that in if I was Ake. He should definitely be taking that throw in quickly. I've taken his eye off the ball there, losing concentration, but gets the ball back to Ake. That could have been dangerous. But yeah, half an hour gone. It's been a decent game, like I say. I don't think it's not exactly one-way traffic, is it? They've had some half chances to get good shots away. They've been offside a couple of times. They've had a penalty shout. City have taken their chance they've had. There we go. Lewis should be going straight through the middle there. He should carry on running with that ball. It's Kevin on the left now. But he doesn't put the ball in the box, that he's gone all the way back, and then Phillips is... Give it back to Kevin on the left-hand side, Ake. Nice ball by Mahrez to De Bruyne. He's got so much space there. He shoots well over. Over, wide, not even close. He had like 4 bodies in the box there. It's very rare we get that many in the box these days, but we had it. Kev decides to just take a swing out. Not even close. Mahrez is fouled. It's a definite foul. Akanji stepping up again to win that ball, and he is fouled. The referee's right. The referee's calling a foul, and I agree. He was kicked when he went to clear it. Now he's having a go with Moreno and kicking the ball away. Moreno's like, I'm the referee here, lad. I'm the referee. I saw a foul. He kicked him. I've given it. Bristol City not happy with it, though. But it is a foul. He definitely kicked him. So what we could do with a little bit more possession in their final third, well, in their third of the pitch. Because we've not done anything for a while. I mean, neither they. It's kind of settled down a little bit. Some of the energy's gone from the game. But we need some of that injecting again. Foden not strong enough in the tackle. Ake steps up brilliantly, though. Tell you what, the defense have done really well stepping up to win these. Damn it. And because Lewis pushed up to help De Bruyne there, who then immediately lost the ball, it means he's out of position, and the shot's well over, though. I mean, we got back. We defended the counter-attack quite nicely. We should be used to that by now, defending counter-attacks. But yeah, just because Rico Lewis had pushed up as soon as De Bruyne had that ball, and he'd just gone past him when he slipped and lost it, meaning he was out of position. He does get back really well, though. Puts him off for the shot. Never on target. Wasn't anywhere near. Ortega's got to clear that first time. Goes onto the ball. And he kicks out of play anyway. Should have cleared that first time, Ortega. Get up to the halfway line at least. But now Bristol City have a throw in midway inside our half. He knows he messed up. He's apologising. It was a poor ball out for Mahrez. Mahrez done really well sticking his foot in there. Ball's going out of play and it's a throw in. That is such a foul throw. It's unbelievable. Kind of wish he'd given the foul throw because Bristol City looking dangerous. They got a corner now. That throw by Lewis was so bad. But it's another corner. And I said in the match preview, Bristol City can hit us on these set pieces. But that throw by Lewis was so bad. Well headed away by Phillips right on the near post there. That ball went straight into the 6-yard box. A good corner, that. And then eventually they kick the ball out of play and say you have a throw in on the left-hand side. Yeah, they're clearing it. What a ball that is. That's unlucky, that. If that was just a little bit harder, that would have found Foden. He was gone. He's behind the defence there. Foden's work rate wins in the ball back. I feel that. Really nice play by Phil. Oh, and then he's completely wiped out there. I think he took a shoulder to the face. That was nice by Foden, that though. He looks back to his best. Hey, Benja Kindino. How's it going? Oh, I think he sticks his arm out there a little bit as well. I think he meant that. Yeah, that Alex Scott looks good, doesn't he, on that left-hand side? He's causing Lewis all kinds of problems. Akanji as well, a little bit's had some issues with him, but he's taking the mick out of our defence. Just saying there, I think Foden's back to his best, you know. Liking him at the moment. He had a phase where he couldn't do anything right, but now he's... Every touch is nice, he's direct. Playing around with the ball. I like it. Don't know why the fans are booing him, he's just been taken out in the face. Guy took an elbow to the face or shoulder. Oh, what a control that is by Phil. Tell you what, Foden is looking good. What control that is there. That's ridiculous. Sleep issues, oh man. I feel that. I don't sleep really. Although, yeah, that's because I'm trying to do like... I've got a project in the evenings. Not really doing a good job of it, but I'm trying. Have your sleep issues done? Gone and they've been fixed. I mean, sleep deprivation's no fun. See, their defense is struggling a little bit when we do actually press them. What a ball that is by Alvarez. Oh my God. If he got that on target, what a goal that would have been. Alvarez's ball to Foden was so good here in the middle. Look at this touch by Alvarez. Bang. And Foden, beautiful ball to Kev. Steps over it, does the defender, does everything right, just doesn't keep it down. It's a move that is. That is such a move, that. Don't bring him down there, Mahrez. There you go, he brought himself down. They somehow come away with the ball, but that pressure by Phil. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Phil's work rate forces them backwards. Okay, slipping again on the turn there. Means he's slightly out of position, but he does well to recover. It's a throw-in. Yeah, Alvarez, man. I love Alvarez so much. He's so good. I do think a lot of people, because Alvarez went under the radar massively because we signed Haaland. So a lot of people are underappreciate how good he actually is. But I mean, Argentina trusted him to win the World Cup for Messi. That's how good he is. Akanji nice and strong in defence. And that's a late challenge, that referee. Come on, you got to book him for that. I think he meant that. He's hit him after he's cleared it. mean, the referee's done really well. He's telling him to calm down a little bit, having a word with him, but I think he meant it. I had the one on Foden earlier when he's ran into with his forearm. I think he meant it. Another great ball over the top that Foden's running onto. He puts a beautiful ball into the middle there, but no one caught up with him quick enough. Alvarez is clapping the effort because it's such a good run. It's a great first-time cross by Phil as well on the half volley. But doesn't quite... No one could keep up with him. Is he offside? It's close. They've given him offside, but it's so close. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's not giving offside, it's a corner. Unlucky that, ain't it? And Lewis lets it go. Looks like we're going to get to half-time, 1-0, which isn't bad. Decent so far. It's been a good first half. Both teams have had chances. Bristol City causing us all kinds of problems on that counter-attack, particularly down the left-hand side. But we've had some great balls over the top. We're playing more direct in this one than we have done in the Premier League this season. You know, we're doing some nice passing moves as well. We've had some big opportunities to score more goals. It's just not happened. What I will say is a few of our players have been slipping in key situations. Key moments, don't like that. Alvarez as well dropping deep, and it's a wonderful touch there to give it to Phillips. Bernardo gives it out wide to Phil. Well, because Kev's the furthest one forward there. Look at Phil, nice and direct. Lovely touch by Phil. He's so good. Hit it. It's bloody awful. What a move again. Who would you leave out, though? You can't leave Bernardo out, can you? Because that's who he would do. He'd leave Bernardo out the team, but I don't think you can. Bernardo's... that's an awful touch by Phillips, to be fair. He should have put his foot through. I think he was a bit concerned about the tackle coming in. And it's 10 seconds left, so that's going to be half-time. There is half-time, 1-0. Who scored? Phil Foden scored. Phil Foden. Unbelievable goal. Unbelievable player. He's so good. My question to you lot is, will City keep a clean sheet? And I don't think they will, because they're bloody awful. Yes. No. Oh. I'd vote no, because I think they're crap. Yeah, Bernardo can wait one game on the bench, but surely Bernardo is more important to the team than Phillips is. And he's more important than what a double pivot's going to give us, Bernardo. The fact he can go back, he can go forward. You know, he's key to every passage of play when he plays. he's crucial to our defending and the way we defend and the way we manage counter-attacks. He's crucial to the way we press, the way we attack. You know, so many times he'll get a touch in the middle of the pitch there, lets De Bruyne move into space. Alex Scott stays on. I think we'll concede anyway, because honestly, I never trust us to keep a clean sheet. We had total garbage at defending at the best of times. No, I love Foden. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? I mean, Foden to me, I said it last season. I said it at the beginning of this one. For me, the best front three we've got is Haaland, Foden, and Grealish. Look at the beginning of the season when it was them three starting and we were ripping teams apart like United, you know? Because Foden is incredibly direct. He's fantastic on the ball. He presses non-stop. You know, he gives us more in terms of work rate as well than what Mahrez will. He's huge for us. When Foden's in form, he is so important to us. But at the same time, I'd rather have Grealish on than Mahrez, because I think Grealish gives us more than what Mahrez does. Mahrez has a bit of quality going forward. Possibly more so than Grealish. But Grealish offers us more in terms of, how many free kicks does he win, the way he carries the ball. You know, his work rate going backwards as well most of the time. I think a lot of the time now, Pep concentrates on who gives us the most work rate rather than particularly the most quality. I think that's why Cancelo wasn't getting in the team. Because, yeah, he's got quality, but he's not putting the work rate that others will do. Go back to Sterling. Lack of work rate. Go back to Sané. Lack of work rate. And that's why we got rid of these players. Also, they wanted to go, which massively helps. But why were we so crucial on keeping hold of Bernardo? Because if you look at the players we let go, Jesus, who I think is massively important to us. I think he's a huge loss to us this season. Zinchenko, I think he's a big loss to us as well. Yeah, he couldn't defend, but he's still important to what we do, and he was quite a crucial cog of the machine. You know, you let these players go, but we fought for everything to keep Bernardo. Even though he wanted to leave, reportedly. Why? Because of what he gives the team. Yeah, I think that's where the Champions League slightly differs from the Premier League. I think he has, because if you go back to the beginning of the season, again, when he wouldn't play Mahrez, and I think I said in a few videos as well, he only trusts Mahrez in the Champions League. I think because we get more time on the ball, you know, there's less pressing. Mahrez can show that bit of quality against teams because they will defend, particularly at the Etihad. And there's usually a bit more space as well. So I think Mahrez is trusted more in the Premier League. And I'm not shocked that Mahrez is playing this one, because I think I called the exact 11 that's playing. I'll have to go back to the preview, but I'm pretty sure I called this exact starting 11. Apart from De Bruyne, I think I said Gundogan was starting, not Kev. Well, it kind of makes sense that Kev is playing because he missed the last couple of games due to illness. He wants to keep that going. But yeah, other than Kev, for Gundogan, I think I called this 11. Gabriel Jesus is the biggest loss. I couldn't believe it. I said it before the season started when we got rid of him in a video. Jesus was so important to us. And last season as well, I can't even tell you how many times in a video I mentioned that Jesus coming back in that second half of the season was so needed. If Jesus hasn't come back towards the end of last season, I don't think we win that league. Because I think we were struggling, like with everything. And again, his work rate, his effort, his passion, his determination, his goals as well, they were so important. Foden for me is man of the match though so far, because he's been phenomenal, Foden. Here's the goal. And I tell you what, you look at this goal. Great play by Mahrez. Nice 1-2 with Kev. Beautiful ball by him. And what a cross by Mahrez right across the 6-yard box. In between keeper and defenders. No one can do anything. And Foden just smashes into the top corner. No messing about from him. Closing his head down. He looks good, doesn't he? Brahim Diaz at Milan. Is it in Milan he's still at? I think he is. Looks good, though. Yeah, it is Milan, because he scored against Tottenham, didn't he? He's always been a decent player, and the one in Real Madrid he left us for. I'm sure it was Real Madrid. That could have easily been a pen. Looking at that penalty appeal, I think it's so important that Lewis took his hand off him when he did. I think if Lewis holds on to him for just a split second longer, I think the referee gives that pen. But I do think he went down rather easy, and I think if he just got his shot away instead, he would have been better off. But here's Alex Scott again. Goes past 4 players there. It's only Aki that stops him. Goes past Lewis, De Bruyne, Alvarez, and Mahrez. Skipping past Akanji there, who stepped out and made the ball. Look at the space he's getting as well. And Akanji, you can see the problem. Akanji sets off early there to intercept him. Still can't stop him. He still goes past and gets the shot. It would have been offside, I think, as well, because he was offside him when Ortega claims the ball. They're usually not bad with their transfer. I need to sort out the time and everything, don't I? They're usually... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's the match reaction for Leipzig. But yeah, City usually not bad with their transfers. They usually do have decent clauses in there, so we'll have to see what they've got. Scripts, that's what I wanted. Reset. It's half time at the moment. I don't know. It depends where he plays Alvarez. Like against Bournemouth, he seems to play 4-4-2, didn't he? Almost. It worked really well, to be fair. Might go back to that formation a few more times. We've got to look at Alvarez as kind of our Jesus character. I know Jesus played predominantly on the right. Maybe Alvarez is best suited on the right as well. We've got to try him there. Ford on the left, Alvarez on the right. I was looking at scores. Here we go. Fulham still beating Leeds 1-0. Blackburn 2-0 up away to Leicester. He's getting... I don't know how he's got his job in, Brendan Rodgers. But Leicester again beat by Blackburn 2-0. Someone just got in his own. Brighton still beating Stoke 1-0. Leeds are pushing against Fulham, but just can't score. But yeah, they're the scores so far. Stoke 0, Brighton 1, Leicester 0, Blackburn 2, Fulham 1, Leeds 0, and Bristol City 0, Man City 1. Of course, that's the game we're watching. It's half time. Phil Foden scored. Absolutely beautiful goal too. Oh. Yeah, but it kind of pivoted though, didn't it? When we had possession, it was more 4-4-2, really. Alvarez was popping up on the left-hand side. A lot of Haaland. At least I think. I didn't even watch the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was at a wedding, so I didn't actually watch the Bournemouth game. Bits I saw. You know what? The thing about so City signing from Southampton is surprising to me because we usually sell everyone to all our youngsters to Southampton. We've let some good youngsters go to them over the years. I'm shocked no one's come in for no one's come in for Ward-Prowse yet. Big clubs, even City coming in for him. I don't think he'd play a lot. I think he'd be a nice backup for De Bruyne, don't you, Ward-Prowse? I think he'd be a great backup for Kev. I'll have to see where we're at in a couple of years when Kev moves on. Or Gundogan moves on. Maybe when Gundogan moves on. I'd expect him to at the end of this season. I don't think Gundogan's going to stay there much longer, even though he's team captain or club captain. I think it's only a matter of time before Gundogan goes. I've seen in recent years when someone's our captain, it tends to not last much longer. Seems to be at the end of their careers or before the move. How's that? 2 waters, and this is definitely the one I wanted. Anyway, decent first half. What do we think of the second half? Where do we think we're going from here? I wouldn't make any changes. I'd keep it how it is. Like I said, if we break that half into thirds, first 15 minutes, I think City settled quicker. I think you could see from the first minute we were passing the ball around a lot better. Looked quite good on the ball as well. A couple of slips gave them some early chances. Of course, Phillips could have scored within a minute. Shot ricocheting off the crossbar. And of course, we got that fantastic goal as well. From 15 to 30, in the middle of the half. Again, I still think City settled quite nicely. But Bristol City started to press a little more. They started to feel a little bit more confident. And they had some great opportunities there. That Alex Scott on the left-hand side is tearing through Lewis whenever he gets at him. And Akanji struggled to keep up with him a little bit. Haaland having a good laugh there. And if you look at 30 to 45, really, Bristol City kind of didn't run out of steam, but I think they were content to get to half-time, leave it how it is. A little bit of desperate defending to stop us scoring again. Well, Leicester City have just scored as well, home to Blackburn. That's going to be an interesting finish to that one. So yeah, first half went pretty much how I expected. We kept a clean sheet. We shut up the home crowd nice and early. More of the same in the second. If it opens up, you'd expect City to take advantage of that. Because we have more quality up the final third. And I think Foden's in form. I think looks like Ederson's coming on. Absolute nightmare. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Ederson coming on. We're not keeping a clean sheet. They're definitely scoring. All right, what are the odds? If I was a betting man, I'd bet on Bristol City to score with their first shot on target in this half. If I was a betting man. But the defense have to be really on it here because we're going to have to. We can't give them anything. We really can't give Bristol City anything in this second half. Other than that, City not making any more changes again, like I'd expect. But Ederson coming on is a disaster for me. I think Pep will be happy. I think he'll just say, keep on going. We're doing some nice football at the end of the pitch. Ederson first, Alex Scott. Alex Scott wins every time. They've made a sub as well. Here comes Ederson. Boom. Second half starts. Here we go. FA Cup 5th round. Ake's been pretty decent today. He's stepping out, winning these balls. Some crucial interceptions to be fair to him. The head of that is from Ake, nice and strong in defending. Want to see that. Hello, No Clue Gamers. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Here we go. Welcome aboard. Going to be a throw into Bristol City on the halfway line, and he's taking about 10 yards forward than where it went out. We saw a lot of that in the first half as well. Ederson already causing problems. Ederson already causing problems in the game. Unbelievable, Ederson. He fouled Ederson there, though, didn't he? Because Ederson got the ball. He didn't. I think he left his footing on him. Ederson just went straight through him. Bam. Have that, son. Bernardo keeping on the ball nicely there midfield. Quick feet. Some turns. Well, again, you can see the Bristol City game plan, like I said in the first half. Wait to the second and then start pressing us, causing us problems, which is what they're doing. And they're forcing us into some mistakes. We have to keep our focus here a little bit. And what De Bruyne's doing there, firing that into Lewis. That was never on. Mahrez gets back to help out. And he wins the throw-in. Quick throw to Lewis. What a ball that is by Phillips. Here's Bernardo on the back of the legs. Phillips plays 1-2 with Foden. Alvarez an interesting pass to Ake, but we get a throw in from it. And I just fired out his chest. But Bristol City are not out of it yet. There's chances here for them. Great ball by Ake to Foden. Foden's in behind Sykes again. Great ball in across the box to Alvarez. Couldn't get on the end of it. I think the keeper's touched that as well. And the keeper got a touch to that ball. Lays the pass to Mahrez. De Bruyne keeps in though. Doesn't let go for a throw. The ball that is to Lewis. Hit it. I think Lewis got too excited. I think Lewis's adrenaline overtook him there and he just smashes that. He should have just dinked it towards Bernardo in the box. Great run by Foden again. Some nice touches. Great ball. Oh, keeper doesn't touch it. Alvarez should have been stronger. Haaland would have been sliding into that. Take keeper and everything. Alvarez kind of bottles it a lot. Not bottles it, but he just doesn't go into the keeper. And that's why he misses it. I would have gone flying in, studs and everything. Mahrez holding onto the ball too long there. He had so many opportunities there to pass the ball to Lewis. Instead, he's held onto it. Fortunately, we stopped that counter. And we got back into shape. Brighton have beaten Stoke. That game's finished. Nice little passing, but we're playing ourselves into trouble here. Akanji does really well. And then he's spun around. Referee does give the free kick. Yeah, we get Walker back. It's amazing, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure against Bournemouth, he had Carson on the bench as well. We had two keepers on the bench against Bournemouth. Yeah, it's nice and calm under pressure there. Nice touch by Foden, even though it wasn't the best of pass from Ake. Look out, Derek. Hit it, Kev. Kev should have hit it there. Gives it Mahrez instead. Who doesn't hit it either. Mahrez usually hitting them. They had two great opportunities just to hit the ball. Instead, they're trying to play it into Alvarez, into the middle. I mean, it's nicely worked, but someone take a shot. Foden managed to hold off the defender. I don't know how he's done that. Bernardo has it. Yeah, Foden's in space. Give it him. Alvarez has to be coming across here. Alvarez is surrounded by four players, but really he's got to be making space. He's got to be coming towards the near post instead of just standing on the penalty spot. You can't just be stood for that long, doing nothing. Pass to Ake from Bernardo wasn't the best option, I don't think. Especially when Bernardo made that run. Not Bernardo, Kev made that run. Hey, Mahrez win it. I mean, we're already winning. Surprised Mahrez didn't shoot then. Mahrez should have just shot. Kev should have shot. One of them should have shot. Like I said, it was a nice move though, but Mahrez should have really hit it himself, I think. Been a bit greedy. Great by Akanji again, stepping up. Here's Kev. Hit it. What a ball. Unlucky again. Like Kev did really... First, Akanji does brilliant to step up and win the ball. He's been doing that all game. Kev rides the challenge somehow. But instead of shooting on his left, he tries to feed it through to Alvarez. For all these little half chances, we're getting all these openings and we're not taking any shots. We're not working the goalkeeper. This is where other teams differ from us. When they counter-attack and they get behind our defenders, they don't look to cross the ball or anything. They just smash it at Ederson. And it works for them every time. That's what we should be doing, just hitting it. Eventually, something's going to go in. I'll take them little half chances. Hey, Blue. Positives, I think Foden looks back to his best. Foden's been incredible. Easily man of the match. Defensively, Ake, Akanji have done really well. Dias too. I mean, you look at Rico Lewis, he had a bad start to the game. I think the first 15 minutes for him were rough, but he's settled quite nicely since then. Kev, I think, has looked good. He's riding challenges. His through balls have been fantastic. His crosses have been good. Probably should have scored in that first half towards the end. We're on his left foot. Alvarez, I don't know about Alvarez. Alvarez is a tough one because in a lot of respects, the ball isn't quite landing at his feet. It's just not quite going for him. And at the same time, it's hard to say whether he's putting himself in the right positions or not. But when he's dropping deep, when he's linking up with the players, he's doing really, really well. And Mahrez's cross for Foden's goal was superb. The only surprise for Mahrez really is in that about 5 minutes ago, he just didn't take the shot himself and he tried to play in Alvarez. Turn Ake. Here's Bernardo. And Bernardo's been wonderful as always. Ake doing step overs. That's what it's all about. Al Ram. Don't know what Ram means. Disgusting. What you mean is like too high and down? It's quite steep, isn't it? I was thinking about that. It's making me a little bit nauseous. It's kind of like why I'm leaning to the side a little bit. It's camera angle is a little bit off of Mahrez. Oh, he's running back here though. He's got the free kick. I think he's lucky there because I actually think he tripped over his own feet or the ball. I don't think he was fouled. But maybe he was fouled. I can't quite. It all happened so quick. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. I mean, he taps him. Whether it was a foul or not, whether there was enough, I don't know. But he touches him. It's a free kick. It's a big opportunity for Kev just to whip this in. Gets it over the wall and down. It's in. Keeper's not going to get across and save it in time. Partners up. Mahrez ain't going to take this, not at that angle. If it was on the other side, I think Mahrez would take it, not Kev. But I think Kev is taking this. Right in front of the City fans as well. The City fans are right behind that goal. Kev seems to be the one lining it up. Kev going to smash it at goal. Hits the wall. Mahrez takes a shot. That's blocked as well. Bernardo dancing on it a little bit here. But neither of them really wanted that shot, I don't think. They kind of both just... I don't know. Kind of half-hearted free kick, and then the hit from Mahrez was kind of eh. And I was on his right foot, but I've seen him do better. The angle of the coverage, a bit wonky. Yeah. I think it's just because it's so high up. And I see what you mean, that the pitch isn't exactly... It is a funny little angle. He has done really well to stop that shot. 'Cause like I said, I think their first shot on target goes in against Ederson. I don't trust them at all. Ake hasn't got the pace. If you played that ball a little bit more hard. What a ball that is by Kev, though. Doesn't quite reach. Was that Akanji? Or Mahrez? Mahrez. I'm not sure if that was... that counter attack from Bristol City is always going to be on. I think it kind of hits his knee or his shin. But it's a good block by Dias. I mean, it's a nice header by Ake, but he didn't head it to anyone but them. And here they go again. Is that Alex Scott? Bernardo gets back. Slows him down a little bit and City regroup. Our championship teams do play well. I mean, I was saying before the game, when you play League 1, League 2 championship teams away in the FA Cup or the League Cup, when you play them away, it's always a tough game. It's not easy. And that's why you need to score an early goal. You have to shut the crowd up and kind of take the sting out of them a little bit. And we did that, but then we didn't really capitalise on it because we've not taken any of these half chances we've created. Akanji did really well defending there in the 6-yard box. Akanji's been really good as well this game. But yeah, we've got all this possession as you'd expect. We're creating these openings, but we're not taking the chances. Not enough shots at their goal. But we are performing well. It's not like we're playing badly. And what a ball is by Kev to Foden. But Alvarez not getting in the box. Look how far away Alvarez is in, like from the box there. Well, I think we do need a second goal because we really need to take their energy levels out of them before the 80th minute mark. If it's still 1-0 by 80th minute, or God forbid they've scored, it'll be a rough 10 minutes. But I'd like us to be 2 goals up by then. But the commentators were saying earlier that Bristol City haven't lost in 2013. There's only one other team in the top 4 divisions in England who have done that. That's Burnley. So they're in good form. You know, they got confidence as well. That's going to be a City throw. Mahrez did really nice there, keeping him penned in. We'll just see what their fitness level... Oh my God, Bernardo gives it away. That's the only time he's done that this game. We'll see what their fitness levels are like going into the last 25 minutes as well. Okay, nice and strong in the air again. Foden, lovely header to Phillips. And then Phillips is... Well, Phillips for me, it's not a great start to a City's career, I don't think. Some of his passing is poor. I don't think that is a foul. I think that's unlucky actually on him. He's given the free kick away against Scott there, but I just think Phillips was stronger than him. I don't think he went through the back of him. I think he won the header and then then Scott went down. No, I thought Phillips actually won the header and headed it into him, but he didn't. He just went straight into him. That is a foul. Take that back. I don't know that Burnley are playing good football at the moment. I'd say Burnley are one of the most exciting teams to watch right now in England. Company's going to play nicely. Millwall, however, nobody wants Millwall in the Premier League. My God, Millwall. Their fans alone are absolute terrors. They've not changed from the 80s. They're Millwall. You don't want them up there. That'd be a disaster. Hit it. Good hit by Julian. He got it on target. Took his opportunity. Good hit. Couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet. But I appreciate the effort. And I tell you what, Foden's gone right into him. You're not booking him for that. You can't book him for that, ref. I think that's a bit harsh on Foden, that, to be fair. Doesn't even touch him. Oh, boy, pretends he's hurt. I think that yellow card's really harsh there. Oh, yeah, I mean, Millwall. That's a good film, that, ain't it? Green Street. I like that film. I think they made 4 or something daft in the end. But Green Street, the first one, so good. Elijah Wood. Phillips again, I tell you what, Phillips has been a liability more times in this game than he's not. I know he made that good challenge to stop them scoring when Ederson was out of his goal, but his general passing is ferocious. I'll foul that again. He's just got over. Diaz was just stronger than him. He don't even put his hands on him. He puts his hands in front of the play. He's just weak there. Telling you, man, we need a second goal because they're going to start pushing us soon. They're starting to get a bit more confident now. Ake should have taken that throw 10 seconds ago. But now everyone's marked up. Well, if he'd just taken it quickly, Foden and Phillips were free. Were for a while. Alvarez can't get away. His pressing is decent. Tell you what, Diaz did really well in the end there. It's going to be a corner. You see, this is what you don't want. You do not want to be away from home in the FA Cup, away to a championship team who are full of confidence going into the last 20 minutes. You do not need that. You don't want it. Unfortunately, that's what we're about to get. Clear this head. Like, don't let this corner go in. Absolute disaster if this goes in. Akanji wins the header, then Ake. Loose in no man's land. Cross comes in again. De Bruyne clears in the end. A little bit of desperate defending at the moment. We're not clearing our lines properly. Wasn't a foul again. He just went over too easy. Well, Bristol City still have the ball on that left-hand side. They're looking dangerous as well. Balance has just gone to their favour as well. Deep cross towards far post. What is Ederson doing there? I mean, it looked like it went out, but I don't know why Ederson is even claiming it. Ederson just should have let it go out. Nice Cruyff turn by De Bruyne. But Ederson, man, he's always a liability. We're trying to take this thing out again, slowed it all down. Everyone's standing still. Grealish coming on. I can only imagine he's coming on for Mahrez. Because Mahrez hasn't really been in it in the second half. I'd argue he wasn't in it in the first half, really. Great cross, though, for the goal. Unless he's going to take Alvarez off, stick Foden in the middle. Alvarez had a brilliant opportunity there to go one-on-one with the keeper. We actually had a chance. And Bernardo's pass, for once, so bad. But if Bernardo had made the correct pass there, Alvarez was in. And he's not had that opportunity all game. Oh, shit. Wow, what a miss. Wow. Diaz gets done on the byline. First time cross. They weren't messing about there. When Akanji just does enough there to put the striker off. Akanji knocks into him, and that's why he can't control the header. Ederson, no man's land. Don't even leave his line. I'm surprised Ederson isn't coming out and claiming that. And as mentioned, Mahrez is off. I thought that would happen. Here's Grealish now. Go on, Kev. Oh, Kev just couldn't quite get there. Close again. See, with Bristol City pushing up now, we've got all that space. Like the three forwards and Kev are getting so much chance. Good challenge. It's good defending. But we're getting them opportunities now where it's just opening up in their back four. If we just get the ball right over the top. We're going to battle this game. And we've got Newcastle on the weekend as well. Ain't going to be an easy one. They're going to be quite frustrated after that League Cup defeat. Always be mine because we've got Guardiola. Guardiola, we've got. Look at them pressing. Now you can see immediately when Diaz touched the ball there, we had 5 Bristol City players crossing that halfway line. Diaz kicked again. Could be a free kick. I think he's giving the throw in. Great ball over the top to Grealish. Nice control by him. But we just have the ball exactly where we ended up. And Ake through now. 2-0. Game over. It's going to be an own goal, but what a ball is. It's high-fiving the fans. It's going to be an own goal, but the ball from De Bruyne to Ake, and then Ake swiveled to Alvarez. I thought the chance had gone. If I was Ake, I'd just take that first time myself. I don't pass. But he passes it to Alvarez, who does really well, doesn't panic, doesn't try and take a snapshot. Instead, plays a beautiful ball out wide to Foden. And it's probably going to be an own goal. 2-0. Well, what a pass by De Bruyne that is to Ake. Love that. But that should be game. Oh, there we go. But yeah, everyone was really nice. Ake, he's getting forward more now, Ake. Now Cancelo's gone, and I think Pep's told him he has to do that. Because normally Ake would rather sit back and defend and get forward, but we're seeing him a lot now get forward. He's got that in his game now. I'll take that own goal any day. Games, I think that's game, set, match there. Like I said, we can't go into the last 10 minutes letting Bristol City play with confidence, only being 1 goal ahead. We needed that. It was important. We got it. Foden, he's back to his best. Been phenomenal the last few games. That's going to be a throw into Bristol City's. Surprising, because I thought that came off their player. I think it should be ours, but Bristol City rolling the dice again. As they push up now, you can see the gaps opening up even when they've got the ball. And we're not going to stop pressing. We don't do that. We don't stop pressing. We carry on going. Lewis has had a torrid game in this one, hasn't he? He struggled a little bit defending against these. Been a lot more physical than he's used to in the Premier League. Ugh, take that. Again, I think Sykes' adrenaline overloaded him. He just fires it over and wide. He touches it really nicely. He controls the ball great. And then rush a blood to the head, bang, over. Pring. Love that name for some reason. Pring. Where that's from. I like that. Pring. No mistakes now here. Surprisingly, they've pressed us all the way back to Ederson, and he's even collected it on the goal line, and then they stopped pressing him. If they just carried on there, you don't know what's going to happen. But they let us off a little bit here. Now Diaz is just walking into the edge of the box with the ball. Nice little passing at the back here. But again, we're more likely to play ourselves into danger than do anything with it there. So yeah, get rid of it. Good idea. The bounce eludes Alvarez. Yeah, I think United are probably favourites to win the FA Cup. I think you're probably right. I don't think West Ham will. West Ham are garbage. Then you're saying that we got beat by Southampton. But then again, we were garbage back then. I think United are favourites to finish above us in the league. I think United are in such fire form at the moment. They'll probably win that Europa League. That's a brilliant touch by Grealish. Goes straight through the keeper's hands. Grealish did magnificently. They're getting to the byline. Just smashed it at the keeper. And it's gone out for a corner. Keeper got lucky with that one. Then he puts it in his own net. What I do like about City is recently we've not been taking many short corners. We just put it in the box. It's not a great corner by Foden, but I like that we're putting it in the box more these days. Foden just tried to do a bit too much. I would have just hit it there. When he collected a second time from Ake, I would have just hit the ball, but he's trying to feed through Alvarez. I mean, if it reaches Alvarez, he's got one-on-one with the keeper. 10 minutes ago, still 2-0. I think we're all right a little bit. Fulham beat Leeds 2-0. Blackburn beat Leicester. United get Blackburn in the next round. You just know it. They'll get them at home as well. But United get Blackburn at home in the next round. But yeah, Blackburn beat Leicester at Leicester. Shocking result for them. Here's Kev. 30 yards, smash, goal, finish. Game over. What a finish. And that's what I mean when Bristol City start to push forward in the last 10 minutes. We'll take advantage because the space that opens up. And De Bruyne, what a finish. About 30 yards out of that. Just nutted. I'll take that. Not all you want for Kev. The Ginger Wizard. Boom. What a goal that is. But yeah, this match is well and truly done. And it's turned into a comfortable win in the end. What a finish that is. Keeper. It's the side netting, I think. Don't save those. I'm nutting myself. All the changes. So you know they're going to score now. Because every time Pep makes these 3-4 changes in one goal, we always concede. Gomez this season, he's trying to kickstart that. But Ake, Foden has done brilliantly. Well, it's a great finish by Kev. And yeah, it's game over that. I was looking at the scores on Sky Sports when it went in. Wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know how we got the ball back off them. They had a free kick. And on Sky Sports checking out the scores, look back over and Kev's just burying it into the bottom corner. Phillips stepping up and intercepting that pass. That was nice from him, to be fair. Alvarez, great turn. Great pass out to Grealish. Now we're countering again. Grealish draws them in. Gives out wide to Kev. Looks for the back post. Doesn't reach Palmer. And that is going to be Grealish running it back again in the box. Great work from Alvarez. His work rate, Alvarez, is fantastic. I think after this summer, when he's had a little bit of a break and he can come into next season fresh, I think he'll be really good next year. I think half of his problem is that he's just not had a break for years because he played in the Argentinian league and he came straight to us from there. And then he's going to the World Cup. He just needs a break. And I think this summer's going to be good for him. Did I update the score? No, I'm garbage at that. Let me update the score. Oh, we've seen Perrone as well. Our first look at him. Here's Palmer now on the right hand side. This point from Alvarez, that he should have buried that. The way we just carved them open, it got a little bit more casual because everyone thought Bernardo was offside. Why is Bernardo starting a fight there? Why is Bernardo starting a fight there for no reason? Bernardo's not like that. You saw that, eh? Like, mile away. I don't know why Bernardo's getting involved there. I don't know why he's pushing him around. I don't know why he's getting angry. Bernardo obviously feels that he's been challenged late there, that he's kicked late, that he's left something in on him. But Bernardo's got up straight to him and started pushing him. I mean, he does go into him with his, just throw him over onto the floor. And that's handball. I mean, it's down to by his side. You can't give handball for that, I suppose, but it does hit his arm. Yeah, it hits his hand, but you can't give a handball for that. It'd be harsh. It's Perrone. Nice. Get to see him. I didn't see who he came on for. Who did he come on for? I mean, they've just said De Bruyne went off the pitch there and they think, but he hasn't. De Bruyne's still on the pitch. I can see Kev. You just touched the ball. So who's he taking off? Bernardo. I think he's taking Bernardo off. I think he took Bernardo off for him. Bloody hell, we nearly gave away a goal then at the end. Ederson again. And the Emirates player of the match is Phil Foden. Not surprised. Get my man of the match as well. I think it's been fantastic. And that's going to be full time. Finishes 2-0. Bristol City 0, 3-0, should I say. Man City 3. And I'm going to go do the match reaction. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Anyone late, hit the subscribe button too. And as always, keep an eye on the match reaction as well, which will be coming up in about 10-15 minutes. Thanks very much. Good game. Got the job done. Competitive in the first half. Second half, yeah, we rode the storm a little bit and we got the 2 goals late on. Thanks very much. See you later all.